Tomorrow was to have been her wedding day. They allowed themselves just a few hours before nightfall to pack. A single suitcase for each of them, and only what they could easily carry. Alone in the waning light of the bedroom, Lili stopped to examine the small heap on her bed. Extra socks, a warm jacket, a bar of scented soap, a hairbrush. How could this insignificant pile sustain her? She added all of it to the belongings in the worn leather valise and pushed down hard to make more space. Then she turned to the bedside table, where a clock stood alongside a family photograph, and 2 blue sketchbooks lay open next to an empty box of artist's pastels. The radiant colors spread across the table in luxurious disarray. In an anguished motion, she gathered up the pastels and placed them back into their dark wooden box and closed the sketchbooks. She arranged these final items carefully on top of the pile, lowered the lid of the valise over everything, and, with a final, devastating snap, shut the bag. Her dreams went dark. The Nazis had stormed into France and were sweeping toward them. Tomorrow she would have married Paul. These were the facts, simultaneous and irrevocable. Yet when she tried to comprehend them, she was overwhelmed by a longing for all that had gone before, and all that was to have been. Where was Paul? As strong as she had been during the hour before, she needed him with her now. Outside, she saw that the sky had grown black, and a wave of exhaustion passed through her. Shivering, she curled her body onto the small bed. She could shut her eyes for a few minutes at least. With an explosive boom, her uncle's voice reverberated from down the hallway.
"No, we cannot risk complications with juries. You must choose from your favorites, not everything."
Aunt Jean's reply was unintelligible. Lili had visions of her frantically attempting to sew her beautiful ruby and diamond Riviere necklaces into her hemline, dragging it down ridiculously. From another room, her father insisted that he must bring his radio. "But, Maurice, it's too big, and anyway, we can't count on electricity." Her mother tried to reason with him.
"Then how will I know what's going on?"
he shouted back in bewilderment. Lili shut her eyes in an effort to escape this growing nightmare.